Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Let's go check out the chat. That bourbon guy, Paul, cheers. Paul's actually going to be joining us here in a few minutes. Big Dog Whiskey, thanks for watching tonight. David, cheers. Nope, not the black whiskey sippers hat. Buckeyes, baby. Gerald, cheers. Thanks for joining us. Patrick, be careful driving in the rain. Up to your poker. JD, cheers. Okay, Patrick. See, it's cracks like that is why you didn't get lights and a door on your barrel. Renee, cheers. Nick, thanks for joining us, Nick. Tom Black, congratulations. Wait, did you win one of the bottles? I can't remember now. Sandy, thanks for joining us. Marty, Bourbon Nerd. Alicia, cheers. Sonda, cheers. Trenton, haven't seen you in a bit. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. And Donald. All right, guys. So tonight we're going to have Paul's going to be joining us. He's joining us from New Orleans. So we get to hear about some of his adventures in, I guess, Nolans, I should say, right? And how they say it down there. So we're going to hear about some of the adventures he's had, like at Sazerac House and some of the stuff around town. We have the return of Whiskey Sipper's Dilemma. So we will be doing the duck race tonight for the bags. So every $5 in Super Chat or through Venmo, whatever, you get a duck in the race. And then, of course, we have the Marvero cabinet. Oh, my batteries must have died. Oh, they're there. The Marvero Cabinet Humidor giveaway. So Marvero has been gracious enough to offer to give away one of these cabinets to the winner, whoever I draw tonight. We had 58 entries, so that was pretty good. So somebody is going to win this really nice cigar humidor cabinet. All right. Cheers, Trevor. Thanks for joining us. Brad, thanks for joining us, Brad. It comes stocked by me? No, it doesn't come stocked by me. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Paul on. Hello, Paul. David, I got you.
Hey. Greetings from Nolans.
Yeah, from Nolans.
Yeah.
See, Paul's got his beads, so he was flashing people today. Somebody gave him the beads, so he stopped.
Yeah, they told me to stop right away, and they just tossed me all these beads.
I can't help you, Tom. I got no control over who wins. All right, so Paul, you've been down in New Orleans all week. How's that been?
That's been a lot of fun. So the main reason I'm down here was for a business conference. That's over with. So that's the boring stuff. Although I got a couple bags full of tchotchkes that I picked up along the way. But while I was down here, I came out a little bit early and basically did some exploration around the area. I went on a bus tour to go visit a plantation. So I got to see what life was like around a plantation back in the day. That was a lot of fun, but also was walking around the French Quarter. And in doing so, right just outside the edge of the French Quarter is the Sazerac House. So everyone knows Sazerac owns Buffalo Trace and all the product lines. So was able to score and set up a bourbon tasting experience over at Sazerac House. Great fun. It's basically your Buffalo Trace, E.H. Taylor small batch, and the Eagle Rare 10-year. And it was just going through the taking your time to understand the expression. They're all the same mash bill, just understanding on how it is different by aging it differently, and then eventually proofing it at a different proof point. So did that, had a lot of fun. Was able to pick up some bottles while I was out there. So I do happen to have 2 Eagle Rares that came in, and was able to get
gift packs over there, huh?
It was a nice, well, it was individual, but they just put it in there because I got, you're allowed to buy 2 each time you visit and everything else. And then an E.H. Taylor small batch. Now, all of these come with little tags that all say Sazerac House, and it's in the style of the sign that's on the side of the building.
Oh, nice. So it's the bottle tags. They got like Buffalo Trace.
The bottle
Buffalo Trace
tags.
sells theirs. Yeah.
Yeah. And then for being taking the bourbon tasting experience, I'm given a coin.
Oh,
The
there you go.
Sazerac house, opposite side, it's a Glen with the S logo on it. And we
Did you
come
pack?
with that. Go
Did you
ahead.
pick Patrick up his Glen?
I got Patrick's lens, so he doesn't have to worry
Yeah.
about it. One of the Eagle glass bottles is his as well, so
Oh, okay.
he's safe. So that was fun. Then I decided let's look around. I don't have a car with me, so I'm just walking around. So I'm just checking out the local liquor stores and everything else. And I'm coming to the realization that the liquor stores is really pushing the base liquors, the your average Buffalo Trace type bourbons, your basic Knob Creek 9 year. Those are seem to be relatively reasonably priced. But once you get into some of the more allocated expressions, the pricing is outrageous out here. So while I was able to get the E.H. Taylor small batch at MSRP at Sazerac House, I found it at a local liquor store for 199 bucks.
Jesus, 199 for small batch.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
at that point, I just turned around and walked out and said, "No, I'm not even going to pursue any other hunting in stores like that." Now
That's crazy.
obviously they're going to be pushing more of your like your rums, tequilas, stuff that you can do for mixers and everything else, because this is obviously an area known for hurricanes.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so they got that going on, and obviously, and then if you're on Bourbon Street, of which I now have a sign, Bourbon Street.
Now, did you buy that or did you steal one? It'd be cooler if you stole one. Go ahead and
It'd
lie.
be cool if I no. Unfortunately, no, I couldn't steal it. I actually bought that one, but that's more beer alley than anything else.
Tarp, I agree. That's crazy. And by the way, cheers. Also, cheers, John and Bourbon and Balls. Cheers.
Yeah,
Thanks
cheers.
for joining us.
Now, another fun thing I've been doing down here is exploring the cigar scene. So
Okay.
I found a place called the Cigar Factory, in which I have here is a sample of 3 cigars. All of these
Nice.
are hand rolled, and you can actually watch them do the hand rolling of the cigars right in front. Um, Great experience and everything else. So I picked up some samples, and we'll have fun with that. But then I also found this other great cigar bar out there. It's called Cuban Creations. So it's really got this fancy vibe, New Orleans style, very French provincial settings, the nice leather chairs, but they have a huge humidor with big selection of cigars. There's a guy there who will basically guide you, and he'll take your input of what you're looking for, and he'll give you suggestions on what you want, cut it the way you want. And then there's some torches outside so you can light them up and have some fun. Bourbon selection's okay. I did find some, they do have the Knob Creek 10, 12, and 14. I've only went with the 10. It's kind of expensive on the pour, so I'm probably going to go over something a little cheaper tonight. But every night I've been back there, the guy who's been giving me the suggestions on the cigars has just been knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, you sent some of the pictures of what you were picking. I know you had some what I know to be really high end cigars there, so it looked like you're having a good time. You said Knob Creek 10, 12, 14 Jack, right? You said it was
Jack Daniels.
Jack you were drinking the other night. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Jack 10, 12, and 14. I've only been doing the 10-year on that one.
Let's see. Scored I don't even know what that is. 21-year finally has to be a Scotch, right? Imported from Sazerac. Glen.
Sparkless 21-year. That's a Scotch.
Okay, Scotch. All right. That's good. I'm glad you got it. I would not be getting it. I do not like the Scotch.
Yep.
So tomorrow, we're headed out. Renee and I, we're going down to Buffalo Trace for the night at the distillery event.
Nice.
On Halloween night. So It's supposed to be like a walking tour, like self-guided walking tour. They're going to have cocktails and like neat pour and stuff like that. And they're supposed to be talking about like folklore and legends. So we're going to see. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
Yeah, guys. So it's actually a really nice humidor. And Marvero, the company that sent me this to review, agreed to give one away to somebody in my audience. So tonight we're drawing the winner. So we're going to be doing that a little later in the show.
Yep.
It is very nice.
Yeah, Patrick, your comment is right on. So yeah, I'm still new to the cigar scene, and I've been telling the guy I'm new to the scene. So he's basically making sure I'm not jumping too far into the deep end.
No, I've dove in as well, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it's really great pairing cigars and whiskey together. And there's so much similarity between the twos, where you have all the different brands and different types of wrappers, like having different mash bills, and the different levels. You got your cheaper budget all the way up to your expensive ones. There's like so many similarities between the two scenes.
Well, just like last night, so I had the Patron. And basically, I was telling the guy, it's like I'm looking to have the Jack Daniel's 10-year, which is going to be sweet. It's going to have that banana note to everything. Okay, so he basically decided he wanted to counterbalance what was from Jack Daniel's and give me something that had a little more coffee note, a little more chocolate to the whole thing. Tiny bit of spice, but it's still overall a very mild cigar. And he just nailed it.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's great when you get a good pairing. They just go so well together. Torp, I don't know if you're in the race or not. So what I do is I just take the emails and remove the @.com. So it's just the email first parts that are in there. So you might be in there, you might not. I'm not sure if you commented on this one, but if you didn't, or whoever's watching, if you don't win this one, be paying attention Monday. There's another video coming out, and there's going to be another really nice giveaway associated with it. So
I can't wait for that.
I'll tell you now. Yep. So everybody's going to have another chance at a different really nice humidor.
Cool.
JD, I'll go check Venmo here real quick. Make sure I got that. I got you, JD. Yep, nice. We are doing our Whiskey Sippers Dilemma is back again this week, guys. So if you want to get in for a chance at one of the bags here, get to play the game. $5 or $5 in Super Chat or through Venmo will get you a duck in the race at that. So there you go.
All right, let's see those ducks. Don't forget to like the live stream as well.
The little black one. Oh, you're talking about the Glen Craig. Yeah, that was actually really nice. That one was different because it was an electronic desktop, and I don't really see electronic desktop humidors, but it had a really nice look to it. It functioned really well, and the fact that it was acrylic and had like a rubber gasket seal, you could use it as a regular humidor whenever you wanted. Marty, I got you, and Nick. Thank you guys. I got you down.
Nice.
We will be playing that later. So, yeah, so we're headed to Buffalo Trace this weekend. That'll be fun, but we're only going down for the one day. We're going to come back Saturday morning. But I'm hoping it'll be a real entertaining tour with, like, the folklore. Because obviously I'm into all the, like, folklore, superstition, ghost stuff. So we hope to have a good time. Trenton, thank you.
It does sound like it's going to be a lot of fun down there.
I think so. I'm hoping like the employees might be, because it's Halloween. So I'm hoping the employees will be dressed up and stuff. That could be pretty cool. I'm going to definitely film it. So I'll have content for the channel. Alicia, thank you.
If I'm not mistaken, they give you basically free reign to walk around the grounds.
Yeah, they just kind of open it up and it's self-guided. And they have the different warehouses. And I don't know if they're having stations there or what, but you can get cocktails and stuff like that. Donald, thank you. I got you.
Cool. So maybe they'll jump around the corner and scare you.
Yeah, I don't know, but they're supposed to have like snacks and stuff like that out. But I think it's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, I'll be filming it, so we'll have a video on it.
Good.
Now you were not here last weekend. When did you leave for New Orleans? You left what?
I left
Friday?
Monday. I left Monday.
Monday?
The whole
Oh,
week, last weekend, I was actually at an Audi Club event down in Southeast
that's what it
Ohio.
was. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you missed Stag. You missed like Stag
I know.
Week.
I totally had no chance of getting stag.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, last week was Stag Week here in Ohio. So
Hmm.
it dropped 25A, dropped at least here where I am. No, Shane, we're not planning to go down to Heaven Hill. So we're just going to head home from, we'll probably go back to Newport, I'm thinking, and try to get home before noon. Pete, I got you. I don't want to go wait in line like 1 a.m. for them to have 20 bottles and not get it. So, but yeah, so Stag Week was last week. It dropped all over. We got the 25A.
Hmm.
25B dropped in like Southern Ohio, but I didn't
Okay,
see any up here. But yeah, so
got
you
it.
missed out on the Stag Week last week, Paul.
I know.
But
Well, I
but
mean,
you won a bottle of Stag in the big
exactly.
duck races last week, so you got a
Yep.
different one.
So in fact, I actually got stag on Stag Week.
Yeah, you did get Stag on a Stag Week. And anybody who was here last week, who was part of our big, like fundraiser that we did for my daughter and her new husband, I want to thank all of you. It was fantastic. It really exceeded my expectations. I didn't think we'd have as many donations coming in as we did. It was fantastic. And after like YouTube's cut, they got just over $800. So that was
Great,
really nice. That's a lot of money for them. So thank you all
amazing.
who participated in that.
Yeah, amazing support from everybody in the community.
Absolutely. It was fantastic. And the bottles have all went out. I know some of them have already started arriving. A couple of people have already posted. They haven't. They should be there pretty soon, hopefully tomorrow. Gerald, thank you. I got your entries. 25A is solid, but not worth over MSRP. FOMO hunt safe people. It's my least favorite so far. Well, I haven't opened it and tried it yet, but here in Ohio, it's MSRP. So yeah, we got it at MSRP. I don't know if I'm going to pay, the secondary for any Stag, honestly. I mean, I've got a ton of them. I've got them all at MSRP here. So maybe some of the older ones, like the older juniors or something, maybe, but definitely wouldn't be paying secondary for any of the new stuff coming out. Yes, Trevor. Next Saturday is Single Barrel Saturday here in Ohio. So if you're near Ohio, if you're like around the border, you're near Ohio, you happen to be in Ohio next Saturday, it's going to be a huge release. Ohio's releasing all the different single barrel products that they have. I think so far they've announced Knob Creek Cast Strength, Frey Ranch, Four Roses. I can't say. I think they've released something else. I can't remember what else they've named.
Well, I know the Knob Creek Cast Strength is not only just the bourbon, but the rye as well.
Yeah. So there's going to be another announcement, like as we lead up to the event, every day they announce a new single barrel they're going to be releasing that day. And there's always like some kind of special surprise bottle. They don't announce till the morning of, like a CYPB or Weller Foolproof or something like that. So
it's usually Weller Foolproof that
Augusta, that's right, John.
That's
thank you. Augusta 13 single barrel.
No, it's Augusta 10-year cast strength and an Old Route 8 cast strength together.
Okay. Brad, anybody going to Georgia doing the 13th Colony Break the Vault event? I saw that email today. They do. I bet you they have like 2 bottles of that Hazmat Double Oak, but that's a long trip to make down to Georgia.
That is a long trip
to go to get a ticket to maybe win a really good bottle. So, yeah, I'm not going to be making that one. But I know Tracy's down there. I don't see her on tonight, but we have some other people down in Georgia as well. So, if I was down there, I'd definitely be doing it.
Maybe she's in line already.
Stag store picks will be dropping soon. I support local where. I don't know of any. It won't be in Ohio. Yeah, it won't be in Ohio. Praying for Eagle Rail 12. Trevor, you put that in the Discord, and I hope you're right. I would rather have Eagle Rail 12 drop than one of the Wellers.
Yeah, I would too. I would too,
Yeah.
because it's fabulous.
Yeah, and I've got the one, and they haven't dropped in Ohio, so they got to be holding them for something. So maybe you're right. Maybe that will be what they drop. CYPB and single barrel are going to be the tater bottles. That's what I'm thinking probably too. That's what they were last year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cheers, Patrick Littledew. Thanks for joining us. You live in Georgia, and it's still a nightmarishly long trip to get to 13 colonies. What he's talking about. Georgia's a pretty good sized state for sure.
It is.
Oh, in California, Stag will be dropping in California. Well, if I could get one,
right.
I would definitely. Yeah, if I was in California when dropped, I'd be out there trying to get it.
Good luck out there.
Yep. David, dying to get the Eagle 12. It is very good. I mean, if that really lives up to what they say, where they're like, oh, it's going to be a shelfer. Regular Eagle 10 is not a shelfer. I don't know how the hell Eagle Rail 12 would ever be a shelfer. But if it ever comes out like in bulk, I would never buy Eagle 10 again.
I agree, but I think they're just trying to say that Eagle 12 is going to be equal in number to Eagle 10. Whether or not it's true shelfer, that right now I'd say no. And it's going to take years before they get there.
I can't imagine they would even have it equal to Eagle 10, honestly. Because there's a lot of Eagle 10 that released at the distillery here in Ohio. I see it a lot more just out and about everywhere, really. That and the H. Taylor both I've seen a lot more of.
Right. Well, here, when I went to Sazerac House, the sign was up there. I can buy 2 at a time. Used to be you can only buy 1.
Right. Will Buffalo Trace be dropping anything tomorrow since it's Halloween? Sonda, I don't know, but I'll be there, so I hope so. I know as part of our tour, you get a bottle of Saz 100, which may not be a big deal, but I actually really like the Saz 100 if you've tried it. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, saw Eagle Rail 12 today for 180. No thanks. Yeah, that's too much. I want it for MSRP or close to it at least.
Speaking of which, that's what I got my glass right now is the Eagle Rare 12.
You know what? I need to have a pour. So you had that bottle tag earlier. I got a bottle tag here, Paul. You got one of these too. When we were down at the barbecue event, we got the Jack Daniel Squire bottle tags. So I'm going to drink some of the Heritage. I love this bottle. I can't wait for it to become a shelfer.
Yeah, I agree.
It is absolutely fantastic.
Never pay over MSRP on the Heritage. But it's so good.
Right. Yeah, it is fantastic. Mm.
No, they didn't have the Eagle 12 at Saz House. They only had the 10.
Yeah, I don't think I think the only time I've seen the Eagle 12 come out was like one time at the distillery when they first talked about it. I don't even think they've dropped it at Buffalo Trace again since then.
Now, I haven't shown well, actually, Todd, you saw a photo of this, but they actually had the small pre-prohibition sample sets sitting in there, but I didn't see a price tag on it, and I did want to ask because I think even then I think MSRP is around $2.99, and I've heard they're not that great.
Than that.
Or it's some a crazy price on it, but they were sitting in there, and I said, nice, but I'll pass.
Guys, we are having the duck race tonight. Whiskey Sipper's Dilemma. Every $5, you get a chance. You'll get to pick a bag, and we'll do like Monty Hall. I'll reveal one, and then you'll have to choose keep the bag or pick another one. So if you want to play, get your ducks in the race.
Yeah.
So after the live tonight, Paul, I am doing another of my Patreon after lives, kind of like I did last week. So
good.
For our premium Patreon members who are on, if you didn't see the post, when we're done here at 7, I'm going to jump over to Patreon and we'll be doing a live on Patreon.
I'll be over there.
Mm-hmm. No floor whiskey where, Patrick? No floor whiskey for you because now you have a barrel that you can stuff full of your floor whiskey bottles.
Yeah, he can hide them all now.
Yeah. So you saw the pictures of the barrel I made for him, right, Paul?
I did. That turned out nice.
Yeah, I'm actually doing. Thank you, Paul. I'm
Yep.
actually doing a couple of more for myself. So I'm going to be putting them down here, and I'm gonna get some more bottle space because I'm all out here. I've got
Yep.
too many bottles and not enough space.
I know the
Four
feeling.
whiskey in the race tonight. There's the punishment pours. Yes, one of the bags does have the punishment pours.
Come on. I'm going to win that one.
We've had two people win punishment pours so far doing this. So one of them did win the ones Patrick brought. Patrick brought the punishment pours one night. Oh, that Jack Daniel's Heritage is just so good. That really needs to come out already and be just a regular shelfer, because they got plenty of bottles to make it. I mean, like 9-year-old Jack Daniels, they've got a ton of it.
I agree. And
Now,
right now, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So yeah, I saw they've also released the Tanner Hill Rise that just came out.
I want one of those so bad. I know you got one. You got a hazmat one.
I got a hazmat. I'm
Jealous.
waiting. I'll pick that up, and you know I'm going to share. So you're
Yeah, I know I'll get to drink it. Yeah, I know I'll get to drink some for sure. Punishment is still a win. Only if you're into S&M, I guess.
All right. So
Whiskey
if I get the
Wilson,
bag,
here.
if I get the bag, I'll give it to Nick then.
Pete, JD says JD single barrel proof rye is so good. Absolutely. Best rye on the market as far as, just being on the shelf. You can't beat it.
Absolutely correct.
Can't. Fantastic. Did you see the news that Four Roses is being sold? That the parent company is accepting bids for Four Roses?
No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, so I can't remember the name of their parent company in Japan, but they're putting Four Roses up for sale. So they're accepting bids on it. So that's pretty interesting with the way the bourbon market's been lately. They're going to let Four Roses go. When they originally got it, it was part of the Seagram's platform. And at that point, they were that was 2001, 2002. And they were only selling just that kind of yellow label shelfer. And they really built it up since then. But they're looking
different recipes. Right.
Yeah, now they're looking to sell it off. I guess maybe get some ROI on it. I guess I don't know. You'll chip in, Tom. That's it. Everybody in the chat, let's chip in and buy Four Roses.
Oh, there we go.
All pool or duck racing money. Curran, that's it. Yes, I couldn't remember the name of the parent company. There you go, Kieran.
Okay.
They're putting it up for sale.
Interesting.
So that was some pretty big news. I know Uncle Nearest is still embroiled in a lawsuit.
Yeah, I think they're currently
in new lawyers.
Well, they're in Chapter 11 right now for restructuring. They're not Chapter 13, which means they're done. So they're still alive. You and I were able to actually visit there on our trip out to Jack Daniels.
Yeah, we did. We went and visited the world's longest bar.
Mm-hmm.
And visited a distillery. But yeah, so they picked up some new lawyers. So I think they're still trying to fight that. But I don't know if they're going to really have much of a chance in court, honestly, when they have to admit that there was misappropriation of money.
Well, there were screw-ups from both sides. So the banks basically are guilty for ignoring the warning signs early on that there were some issues around the money management. So I think the judges right now are basically saying you both screwed up. And this is probably going to be a long, drawn-out court case.
Patrick said if we all chip in and buy Four Roses, we can't let Matt Morano join the Mellow Moments Club since he keeps trying to get in and can't.
Oh, that's mean. Come on.
Uncle Nearest will be fine. They're trying to negotiate a multi-million-dollar sponsorship deal.
Huh. Oh, with us. Probably
I don't know who us is.
Or deal with the U.S. maybe instead of us.
Deal with you. Okay, I don't know. Like attorneys, I'm not sure. Yeah, well, they're going to have to get rid of the people involved in all that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how deep it goes. I haven't looked too much into that to who was really behind the misappropriation, but they got to be let go.
Yeah.
Oh, WNBA. They're trying to.
Ah,
Okay, they're trying to do a deal with WNBA. Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. They're going to be selling Uncle Nearest at the arenas. Do they sell hard liquor at basketball games? I really don't know.
Yeah, yet I keep hearing the WNBA is falling apart. The crowd attendance has been dropping like crazy, so I'm not sure if that's the right solution.
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't even watch the NBA, much less I don't WNBA. So all I
Yeah.
watch is football's the only sport I pay any attention to. Are the Four Roses barrel picks worth $100? Oof, that's a loaded question.
Depends on the
You
formula.
can find some that are, but not all of them are. So it's really hard to say if you find an older one from a higher tier with a good recipe, but it's so subjective on what you may like, and they vary so much between recipes. I'm not sure I can really
Hmm.
answer that. I mean, I've got them all because I was like, I need to have all the recipes, give them a try, but um, some are worth the 100, some are certainly are not. So no gambling arrests. Yeah. Well, at least there's no
No.
gambling arrests in the WNBA. They got guys in the
Yeah,
NBA with like rigged poker games with the mafia behind them or something. I mean, there's all kinds of nonsense going on with all those arrests.
that's true.
Yeah. So you got that. Now, if Caitlin Clark buys it, then it'll be good. Because she's
Got
that
it.
big
Yeah,
NBA player. Yeah.
she's the big star.
Yeah. OBSO, Patrick, I agree. The OBSO is the best Four Roses recipe. You want one that's a little older though, because I've seen a lot of them coming out lately have been younger, and you want to try to find something on a higher tier if you can. Trevor, I'll take the KC picks at $60 over any Four Roses for 100. I'm not going to disagree with you, especially now that the Knob Creek has the cast strengths. With the cast
Hmm.
strengths out, I don't buy the 120 proof single barrels anymore. I just pick up the cast strength when I'm going to buy one.
I'm in the
So
same boat. I am only going to work on the cast strengths from now on.
yeah, Knob Creek cast strength, I will take over Four Roses single barrels every day. Torp, rig duck races. Yes, I need to do like that Chauncey Billups did. Maybe if I get some special glasses, I can see who's going to win the duck race. That's apparently what he was doing with the poker. He had these high stakes poker games. I guess maybe the decks were marked, and he had these glasses where he could see what cards were people had or something like that. And it was all like driven by the mob. It was some kind of whole bunch of big thing. I was like, this is all crazy. Why are people even participating in this?
That is crazy.
Yeah, the Knob Creek for Single Barrel Saturday, Pete. Yeah, so it's a cast
Hmm.
strength. That's going to be the first Knob Creek cast strength released here in Ohio.
Yeah,
So, if
and
you're
that's
asking me which one should you get, the Four Roses or the Knob Creek cast strength single barrel, get the Knob Creek cast strength.
I'm
I
actually
would
leaning
say that.
towards the cast strength rye because I have never seen a cast strength rye from Knob Creek before.
I didn't even see that. Is that one of the releases?
That yeah,
Is there a cast strength
they
rye?
announced both a cast strength bourbon and a cast strength rye.
I have a
So I've
cast strength rye. It was a special release from like 2017. You've had it,
well,
but
yeah,
that
yeah, and
was
that
like
one is good. I remember that one, but now just like the cast strength for the bourbon series, they now have a cast strength rye. So I've never
okay.
seen that.
I haven't paid attention to the emails because I pretty much have all the single barrels, but I do not have one of those. If I saw that, that's probably something I would actually pick up.
Yeah,
I
that's on my list.
Not Creek Rye cast strength for sure. It'll be interesting to see what all comes out for next Saturday and how they do because
Agreed.
we haven't had a big release here in quite a while. Honestly, we were having them
Yep.
like every couple of months, and then we haven't
It's
had one in a bit.
I agree. I agree. All right, I need to get another pour.
All right, yeah, you know what? I'll move on. I'll finish this off. What do you got now, Paul? What are you doing?
Let's see. Well, I started with the Eagle Rare 12, so that's a 95 proof. If I was to go up in proof, I will go with an old Fitzgerald. I have an 11 year.
So I don't have that, but I've got two other bottles over here, and I believe you have this one with you. Russell's
Oh
Reserve
yeah.
15.
Oh well, if you're gonna go Russell's 15, I'll go Russell's 15 with you.
Yeah, let's do Russell's 15.
All right. So there we go. Russell's 15.
Still, maybe One of the best bottles I've ever had.
Agreed.
Absolutely love this bottle.
Nice complexity, good finish, good mouthfeel.
Great mouthfeel. Great nose. Sweet,
Yeah.
fruity.
Wonderful.
That is good.
Wonderful.
Guys, there's still plenty of time to enter for the duck race. If you want to play the Whiskey Sippers Dilemma, get those ducks in and Venmo or Super Chat and have a chance to win something that's in the bag. Good, bad, or ugly. Or good, okay, or ugly, I guess. What it would be.
Oh no, Trevor, we're not spiting you on this one. Sorry.
Just to spite you.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Mm-hmm. See, I look at it this way. I bring the good samples for my travels and everything. So now when I go out to the cigar bar, I can go for something cheap because I've already had
Right,
the good
you
stuff.
drink the good stuff now, so you can go get like your Knob Creek 9 or whatever
Exactly.
just when you're there.
See, lowers my bill.
Is that right? Yeah. So this is. I haven't actually just poured this in quite a while, but it's so good. It's just fantastic.
Yeah.
David said he went from lower antique to still Austin cast strength. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Still Austin's about the only Texas whiskey I've had that I actually kind of like. All the rest I've had, I have not enjoyed very much, to be honest.
Column still versus pot still plus still Austin. What they do as part of their aging process is they keep reintroducing water every year to replace what was evaporated.
All I know is it's the least funky of the Texas whiskeys that I've had. All the rest of them are pretty funky.
Well, and Nancy Fraley had her hand in how that gets put together.
Trevor, you'll pour your Russell Single Rickhouse.
Oh, that's good.
That's a great bottle too. Was it this year's? I think. Did you get this year? I think he got this year's.
Oh, well, this year's is supposed to be, I believe, Camp Nelson E.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know the one from like 2 years ago was really good. So, David, the Texas and Alabama whiskey have a funk. They do. I do like the Deadling. It does have a little bit of funk though, but not like some of the Texas stuff, especially like the Balcones or the
that's Garrison Brothers.
Man, that's got huge funk to it.
It's got a kick.
Yeah, ugh. But you know what? So does Missouri. So does most of the Missouri whiskey outside of Ben Holiday, like some of the other, like the J. Rieger and stuff. They got a funk to them too. They get some heat down there in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Nick just popped a Whiskey War barrel proof. First bottle you got. Okay, there you go. I like their double oak.
Exactly.
Their double oak is really good. Yeah, the double oak is what you want to get from Whiskey War. Yeah, or Whiskey War is just the brand. What's the name of the distillery, Paul?
High Bank. High Bank. You're right.
High Bank. Yeah. So you want that double oak. It's really good, actually. Trevor says it's a 2023 CNF. That's the one that's really good. That's actually a great bottle. Yeah, that's a great bottle. So I think I like the 15 better still, but that CNF was very good. All right, guys. So like I already mentioned, if you don't win the Humidor tonight, watch the video next Monday. There's going to be an entry for another Humidor. And I've got some other stuff I'm reviewing, and hopefully I can get more giveaways included with them. You know, I'm doing these reviews, and one thing I do is I try to do a really good review and put a lot of time and effort into it, honestly. And all the feedback I've gotten from the companies are they love my reviews. And that's why I think more of them started reaching out to me. I try to make sure I convince them to give something away to the audience. That's kind of what I do. You know, I had a couple offers to, we'll compensate your time. And I've told them, no, I don't want to do a paid advertisement, but I'd rather have them include a giveaway for the audience. So I'm going to keep that up and just try to get you guys what I can. If it feels good, if I can get them to give something away to the people who are watching. So I'm going to try to continue to do that. All right, guys. Still timed in for the duck race. You can Venmo or Super Chat and let me know if you do. But yeah, so the show we did last week, Paul, it was fantastic. I really was very appreciative. So my daughter was very excited that everybody was able to, or was put in and did that, and she was watching the show. So I really want to thank everybody who did participate in that. It was nice. It was really nice. I was shocked and surprised, and it just like there's a lot of such a great community, and really makes me happy to be part of it. You know,
that's good. We're gonna get you in that suit. We're gonna get you in that suit again.
Yeah, the suit and the hat. That Patrick made me do that. I know when Devin gets back, we've been talking about doing like a charity, like either one of our picks being a charity bottle or doing something for like a military cause. So of course, Devin in the military. So we do plan to do something next year, like some kind of a fundraiser type thing.
Yep. Was actually just texting Devin this afternoon. So seems to be doing well, and we just are down to just single-digit weeks until he is back.
Yeah, he is ready to get home. I know he's jumping out of his skin, ready to get back. Back into the scene.
Yep, can't wait to have him back.
Wish you were able to hop on last week, Nick. That's okay. You got to do what you got to do when things come up. But, thank you for your support, for sure. And like I said, guys, if you're on and you're a Patreon, we will have a afterlife on the Patreon for the premium members. So, and there is a link to the Patreon. If you haven't seen our Patreon or don't know about it, there's a link. I pinned it to the top of the chat. That's our Patreon page.
I will be there.
So we did last week after the live, we did a special Patreon giveaway. We had the Patreons on, and so after all the duck races, we did one more for just our Patreon. So the best military cause is stop, defund all dang wars. The people in the military are some of the first ones who would like to not have war. I can tell you that for sure. Most of them don't really want to have to go to a foreign land and fight. So, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes you're left without a choice. And our military members aren't the ones making that decision. Just your everyday soldier. They're just doing what, they have to do. So how many bottles does Devin have waiting for him? So we were talking about that earlier this week too. So we're going to film a video when he gets home of Devin's bottle haul while he was overseas. So it's going to be a video dedicated to just what he got while he was gone, or what everybody else got for him while he was gone. I've got a case for him sitting back here, stuff I've got for him. So I can't imagine what all he's gotten from everybody else.
It's probably going to be a 2-hour video if you're going to do that.
Yeah, it might be. It'll probably be a really good video. I'm thinking it's gonna be I know I got some pretty good stuff for him back there. So he's probably gonna have a lot of really good bottles waiting for him when he gets back.
Right.
Yeah, David is a veteran, so David can personally vouch. It's not something our soldiers particularly want to do, but you do what you have to do. So I definitely support our military 100%.
Yep.
All right, Paul, we're getting here towards the end of the show, but I have one more pour. I know you had told me what you had as your samples, a pour we could do together. And it is, along with RR15, one of my all-time favorite bottles. I've drank 4 of these. I have one open and one left unopened because I had a full case. And it is Elijah Craig C923. Oh, this is such a great bottle. Yep, C923.
here.
So we will have a little pour of this as we wind down here and get ready to do these races. If you want to get in on the duck race for the Whiskey Sippers Dilemma, we're running short on time here.
Yeah, don't
Dean,
miss out.
I got your entries, Dean, in Venmo. Thank you. I'm sure most don't. It's sad. It is sad. War is an unfortunately sad thing, but it has gone on since the dawn of man, and I don't think it will ever end. It is just part of the human experience. So, but cheers to all of our soldiers. May they stay safe.
Cheers.
That's such a great pour, too. That's
It
just two amazing pours back to back.
Yeah, you're right. This is still the best Elijah Craig ever.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Now, the B525 that just dropped is pretty good. Nowhere near as good as the C923, but I think it's the best since C923.
Okay, I can agree with that.
But I think I saw the C925 just dropped, and it was like a 9-year. It's pretty young.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to get back to the older ages like they used to.
I don't know if I ever hit like the 13, but it seems 9 seems pretty young. I mean, I think that's even young for barrel picks. When I see the private barrel picks at 9, I'm like, ooh, that seems a little younger. I'm expecting 10 plus on those. So
yeah, I agree.
Wars ended fast before governments could print currency, debt to fund them when the population didn't want it to ended. Well, it also ended quicker because war was a whole lot more vicious back when you're talking like Middle Ages and stuff like that. They would end faster for most of them, but they're also a lot worse for everybody else.
A lot of them
except
turned
for
out
like
to be
your 100 Years War or your crusades that took decades.
Yeah, but some of the older ones are usually family disputes. World War I started as a family dispute.
World War I had a lot to do. Well, he's right about currency and debt and stuff.
Currency is one thing, but there was also the family. It was a royal family dispute of Europe.
Trevor said, trying to find the ECBP Rye A925.
I saw a photo of it, but yeah, I'm curious on what that one's like. That did drop.
So I've been told by somebody who's tried several of the different ECBP Ryes, not necessarily the A925, but just like the private barrel since they've released the program. He's down there a lot. He lives down in Bardstown. That they're absolutely amazing. So he says those Elijah Craig barrel proof ryes are really, really good. I have not had one. I've not even seen one yet. So
I haven't either.
But I've heard they're really, really good. That they're reminiscent of the Parker's Heritage Rye that came out a couple of years ago.
Got it.
So we'll see. Eventually we'll end up getting on, I'm sure. But yeah, Trevor, I have not seen that either. And we were just down in Kentucky and Tennessee, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'll be down there this week, but I have not seen that anywhere. I don't even know if I've seen any like videos on it, really.
I've only seen a photo. I've not seen videos.
I have heard the new Parker's Heritage is not that good. This year's Parker's Heritage.
That's the 11-year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not even sure. I just know that they said that the 2025 Parker's Heritage wasn't that good. Trevor, I need to expand your Heaven Hill portfolio. You know what? My Heaven Hill is pretty concentrated on Elijah Craig, Larceny, and Old Fitz, honestly. And I have like one Parker's Heritage, some Evan Williams. I got like one shelf of Heaven Hill stuff. Mostly Old Fitz and Elijah Craig.
Yeah, get some Old Fitz 7-year bottle and bond. Those are the new shelfers. Granted, it's not shelfers in Ohio, but
yeah, he's in Ohio. He's in Ohio, so it's not a shelfer. Paul,
I know, but that's probably the next thing to try and at least look for some old.
Well, he has the Old Fitz 7.
Oh, okay.
He has Elijah Craig.
You got good stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to get the Parker's Heritage. You know, it's hard to get some of those other bottles. So like the William Heaven Hills and stuff like that, unless you want to make the trip down to the distillery. I have that one William Heaven Hill. David Larceny. Yeah, so grab a Larceny. You can grab the Larceny barrel proof. They're pretty good. Most of them are pretty good.
Those aren't bad. Now, if
Yeah.
you want to go down to Bardstown and go tour their new Bardstown distillery that they just opened up, if you go on the tour, at the end you have the opportunity to buy the
Yeah.
Masters Union bottle, which has
Yeah.
got part of it is a 32-year barrel, which is the last barrel pre-fire of Heaven Hill, and then blending it in with others as well.
All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and run the race for the giveaway for this humidor.
All right, let's go.
Great humidor. You can see it's now this one is, I don't know if you can tell, it's stocked with cigars because I've been using it because I liked it that much. So I'm going to go ahead and run the race for this one.
Cool.
Let me share that screen.
The review you did on this was really good.
Yeah, I try to make sure I do really good reviews because, like I said, when you do, I've had the companies reach out back to me and say, we really love your review. You did a great job. And then they're willing to give stuff away, or they say, hey, next time we have a product, we want you to review it again. So I try to make sure I put a lot of time into them. I did see a lot of reviews before I started doing mine where it was people would take it and go, it does this, this, and this, and they don't really test it out or do anything. And to me, that seemed like, well, what are you really telling people? They can read the manual and know what functions it has. You need to see it, this thing actually works.
Yeah. Put it through the paces.
Right. Put it through the paces. Absolutely. So we're going to do a minute 30. All right. Can you guys see this? Can you see that, Paul?
Yeah, you're good. Let's go.
So we got 58 entries. And again, the names are just the first part of an email address. I took away the @.com because I don't want to throw out anybody's email address. So I'm going to shuffle 3 times. And also, guys, I don't share this information with the companies. The only thing they get is the winner's address to ship to them. They don't get anybody's email or stuff like that. So you're not giving that away to anybody for spam mail. All right, here we go.
All right, good luck,
everybody.
Everyone.
Somebody is getting a great humidor here. And that is a long email address name. WBergdorf141975. It was in the lead shortly.
That was Viking Duck. That was Viking Duck.
GA Electric Chick, Sadiq 911. And so you don't. The winner does not have to be present. Obviously, I have the email address. I will be reaching out to whoever wins.
Grimlock is coming in.
83 coming in hot.
Oh, backing off.
Yep. Nick. Nick. So we know Nick. He's got his actual name.
We know Nick.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Sadiq had the lead here for a long time.
I know. Oh, I think he's starting to slow down.
I see Jesse James, 1980.
Yep.
Taking the lead. Oh, here comes a somebody 0925. I can't quite see what it is.
What? I don't know. Oh, hold on.
4 Seebeck.
Yep. And
we're coming down to the wire. We're coming down to the wire. Flag. Oh no.
Oh no. Everyone
here comes
back.
somebody.
Who's
somebody Sadiq's coming back.
Oh,
Sadiq.
There
you go. I think it's Sadiq. SID.
Yep.
Yeah, it's what it looks like. So I don't know if they are here.
Congratulations. That is a huge
congratulations.
Win.
That is
huge
a
win.
very, very nice win.
Yeah, no, Trevor, I know you didn't
you
enter.
You didn't enter, but
you're
it's
not
still
allowed
rigged.
to call rigged. Not allowed. I'll call it rigged.
So I will be reaching out to him to let him know of his win. So there you go, guys. That was the winner of the duck race. You missed the fun, Liz. Yeah. So we have another duck race here. We're about to run. If anybody wants to get in for a chance at the Whiskey Sippers Dilemma and pick a bag, last chance to enter. Every $5 you send in Super Chat or through Venmo will get you a duck in the race.
Let's see some more ducks.
Yep. So I'll give it one more minute, and then I'm going to go set these up, and we're going to run that. So if you want in, do it now. I don't know if I don't think the Sadiq. I don't know if he's in. If he is, say something. But I don't think maybe he's in the chat. Yeah. I'm sure he just saw the video
and posted. Liz, don't worry. I'll fill you in next to play this next time.
You don't know how to play.
Liz is my go-to for traveling from Michigan. So
so she's your friend in Michigan that you do the bottle trades with. Okay.
Yep.
Well, Liz is going to have a couple of entries.
Oh wait.
Well, I will.
She's in. She's in.
Yeah.
She's got two.
If you win, I'll explain it to you as we go. Okay, Paul, please entertain the audience as I go set up this race. One more check on Venmo, just to see if anybody did it. Nope. Okay.
Oh, you're good. You're good. All right. Cool. So while Todd's doing the entries into the old computer and everything else, again, it's been a fun time here in New Orleans. Spent some time. Again, I went out and did a plantation tour. It was called Oak Alley. Got to see what it was like. It's right along the Mississippi River, just outside, about an hour and a half drive outside of New Orleans itself. Beautiful grounds, but it's also a good history lesson. So you get to see what life was like from a slave perspective, because it was a very heavy slave run environment of the day, as well as the perspective of the plantation owner and family as well. So you're seeing it from both perspectives. So it's a very poignant view. So you get to understand what it was like. You get to see what's around there. You get part of the bus drive tour also was at least to look at some of the other plantations around, some that are privately owned still. Mostly it's just the property itself, the surrounding farm, which down here it's sugarcane is what's being grown. It's not cotton farms as you would think of something like in the Georgia or in the Carolinas or something like that. Mostly because it's a wetlands down here. Where I'm basically.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I missed that one, Donald.
Donald.
Yeah, nice. So I will go add that real quick.
Do that.
I did miss that one. Sorry.
So with New Orleans, I'm sitting here in downtown New Orleans at 14 feet below sea level. So you can understand now why all of a sudden when Katrina came through and how everything flooded out when the breakwalls broke and everything else. They've since repaired it and everything else. I was here maybe once about 20 years ago pre-Katrina, so it was interesting to see the change over time. But again, it was a fun adventure. It was really fun. So
I'm going to go, Donald. I'm going to go back and I'm going to add you.
Yep.
I missed that entry. I think I was typing names at the time. I'm going to go back and add that real quick.
Go ahead and add that in.
Before we
Sazerac House. Sazerac House has been fun. That bourbon experience was great. Walking around the French Quarter is always a fun time. Bourbon Street is Bourbon Street. You're gonna what you think is there is exactly what's there. Let's just put it that way. But going out and exploring some of the cigar factories, exploring some of the cigar bars. Cigar bar is nice. It's not on Bourbon Street. It is actually about 2 blocks off on Decatur Street. So it's a little more quiet, a little more subdued, a little more relaxed. It's a very chill vibe on the whole thing. Was able to sit there, was able to watch Monday Night Football, was able to watch the World Series games. It's just a fun environment. It's just fun. So it was a good time. The conference was good. Conference is over. I had the vendor pay for a lot of food and drinks. So I got bags full of tchotchkes. So job done, and I'm ready to come home.
Donald, you said that doesn't go into the duck race. So do you not want those ducks in the race? Or you just want me to? Yeah, he said he doesn't want that in the race.
Oh, okay, okay. The 40.
That's
for
just
your
to go
daughter.
towards my daughter. Okay,
All right.
okay. I'm
Take that
sorry.
out. Take
That's
out.
the problem with
Okay.
switching screens to go do this stuff. Is
I hear you on that.
thank you very much, Donald. That's
Still,
greatly appreciated. That's very,
thanks.
very nice of you.
Thanks, Donald. Appreciate it. Appreciate it much.
Okay, so Paul, we were at without that amount going into the duck race, we were at 18
All right.
ducks. So I am going to switch or share the screen here, and we're going to run this duck race, and somebody's going to get to play.
All right, let's go.
All right. And tomorrow is the 31st. Tomorrow is All Hallows Eve, Samhain. So we are doing the Halloween race.
Nice, the monster race.
No, this isn't the monster race. This is the Halloween race. Yeah, this one.
Right.
Yeah, this is all Halloween costume race.
I said it wrong. Yeah, it's all Halloween themed. That's awesome. Good.
So I'm going to shuffle these up. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
All right. Good theme. You got a little devil out.
The Grim Reaper. You got the werewolf. The clown. The clown's probably the scariest one there. Honestly.
Oh, yeah. Got a little zombie.
Got zombie. Got Pumpkinhead back here. Scarecrow.
Oh, Scarecrow's coming in. That's Nick. Let's see what we got going on. Someone's coming up here.
Vampire. Pete the vampire is way back there. I was about to say he's way back there, but here he goes. It'd be cool if he turned into a bat and started flying. And we got the devil. We got the ghost. David came up with Pumpkinhead. David the Pumpkinhead. Nick the Scarecrow, making you move too early. Donald. So Donald, your other 2 entries I did put in here.
Yeah, you got the skeleton up front. Got the skeleton.
Yep. There's Dean. Dean's like it's like a Hannibal Lecter. Right? That's like the Hannibal Lecter. Yeah.
That's Nick. There's a ghost trying to come in.
Yeah, Marty. Marty, the devil here.
Yeah. Let's see. JD was Grim Reaper.
Yep.
Everyone's fading.
There's a witch back here. The witch has just been back in the middle of the pack the whole time. So is the werewolf. So I can see one of them making a move. Paul's making him. Oh, Gerald. Gerald the ghost just came out of nowhere. There you go. Gerald the friendly ghost.
Congratulations.
Right. Gerald, are you still here? Gerald, if you're here, please speak up. Because you're going to have to make a choice.
Let's see. Watching the comments.
Gerald.
Let's see.
Gerald.
Yeah, he's here. He's here.
There we go. Yep, you're here. Okay, so if you're not familiar, the way this works, we have bag A, B, C, and D. You're going to pick one of those bags. Okay, and we're going to pull that aside. Then I am going to reveal the contents of one of the other bags. And then you'll have to make a choice. You're going to keep the bag that you originally picked, or you're going to pick one of the remaining bags.
Let's make a deal.
Yep. So what is your first bag? Pick the bag you want, A, B, C, or D.
Go with B. Oh, T. He listened to me.
B. He listened to Paul. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Don't listen to me.
B? Okay.
He picked B.
He picked B.
Yep.
So, let me make sure. You picked B.
Yep.
I'll reveal. This one. I'll reveal B. Okay.
Oh wait, he picked B.
Wait a minute, you picked B. Never mind. I'll reveal. Try to decide which one I want to reveal. I'll reveal T.
Okay. All right.
So C contained an Old Forester 117 series bottled in bond rye
Good.
and the Remus Repeal number 6.
It's not
So
a bad pick, but
samples of Remus Repeal 6 and Old Forester 117 bottled in bond rye. Those
right.
are removed from the
Yep.
game. So now you have B, the bag you picked. There's A and there's C. You can keep bag B or you can pick A or C. What's your choice? Stick with your gut or go for something different?
Let's see what he does. This may be a while. I think he's trying to make a choice.
It's hard because a lot of times you want to stick with what you pick. Keep B.
He's keeping B. Okay.
Keeping B. Okay. Okay. So here is what you didn't win. You didn't win bag A. Bag A contained a sample of Blanton's Gold,
Ooh.
a sample of Stag 24C,
Wow.
a sample of Weller Foolproof,
That's huge.
and a Whiskey Sippers Nicaraguan Maduro Churchill cigar.
Oh, wow. That's a huge pick. Too bad.
So
oh well.
You did not win that.
Yeah, JD. Yeah, I agree. I think the punishment bag is coming his way.
JD's he's making the prediction. You also did not win D. D had a sample of River Hill bourbon, aged 12 months.
Ooh, 12 months.
And the remaining sample of the Hartfield and Company Franken whiskey, batch 4. So you didn't win the punishment pour. You skipped that one. So you got one of the, when we do this, there's the really good one, there's the really bad one, and the 2 decent ones. So you won one of the decent ones.
All right.
You are getting shipped to you a sample of Old Forester single-barreled 100 proof, a black label. So an Old Forester, single barrel black label sample. And
black labels.
A Whiskey Sipper Nicaraguan Connecticut cigar.
Nice. That's a good package.
You didn't get a bad pour. You didn't get a bad bag, but you didn't get the best bag. You got the good one in the middle.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So, Gerald, go ahead, and I'm going to put in my email. Send me information so I can make sure this gets to you. So there you go. Send me an email and I'll make sure that gets out to you. And congratulations for not getting the punishment pour. Okay, guys. Thanks everybody who joined us tonight. Thanks everybody who was there last week for our big progressive duck race we did. And if you didn't win the Humidor tonight and you're still interested in one, watch for the video on Monday. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good one. All right. Yep. So, guys, thanks, everybody, and I'll see you next week. And until next time, remember.
Well, the best bourbon or whiskey
is the one you like the
most.
Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks, everybody, for seeing us tonight.
Cheers, everyone.
And Patreons, we'll see you over there in a few minutes.